Hi Virgo, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast. This is for the week of July 8th through July 14th, 2019. And also Virgo, this is the first week of Mercury retrograde. So I'm going to pull a card for your energy overall for the week, and then I'm also going to pull a card to see what's returning to you through this Mercury retrograde period over these next 3 weeks of July. So let's see what is in store for Virgo. All right, overall energy for the week is the dog. So Virgo, this is all about loyalty, okay? And we're going to get much more into that to see, is this where you're really having somebody's back this week, or maybe somebody's really having your back, or this could be an assessment of really considering who's true to you and who's false and phony, okay? So we'll get more into that in a second. And now Mercury retrograde energy is bringing you the anchor, all right, Virgo? So this right here is letting you know that whatever's returning to you through this Mercury retrograde is actually going to be part of your life experience moving forward for quite some time, okay? And what returns, is because this is card 35, and 3 and 5 would be an 8, what returns I feel is more in Leo season rather than Cancer season, and I believe the sun goes into Leo like somewhere between like the 20th and 23rd of July. So that is when something is returning to Virgo, and that is going to be with you moving forward. And now because it's Mercury retrograde energy, this is unfinished business return, and as the anchor, it's something that is owed to you, Virgo. So let's pull a couple of dice about this Mercury retrograde energy. Okay, look at that. So we have the Hermit and the 9 of Wands. That's your energy, Virgo, but this also is you kind of feeling very alone in something, and like not really sure if you have the strength and energy and momentum to keep moving forward in it, okay? But we shift the dice, and now we have the Queen of Cups with Justice. So Virgo, some of you, this can involve a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or potentially a Libra. But this here ultimately, to me, Virgo, is there is something returning to you emotionally, which is karma that's due to you. You're owed this, all right? And also there's a replenishment to you and your energy through the return. And now we have strength with the King of Pentacles. So this here, Virgo, is your energy again, but it's coming through as the divine masculine of your sign with strength, where you have felt very disempowered. Virgo, now we're going to feel quite empowered. Okay, it's like your personal empowerment is returning to you, and you don't feel so much in the struggle, because now we come over here, 3 of Pentacles with the 8 of Pentacles. So Virgo, you have learned a lot, okay, over the course of from last Mercury retrograde in March till now. Okay, you've learned a lot. A lot has happened and shifted and changed in your life. And now it's like time for people to come in and have your back, and you not feel so alone in this anymore, okay? So ultimately, it's like you've learned a great deal, and now there's people coming in to support you and be on your side, which could have a lot to do with this dog as well. So Virgo, the struggle is like coming to an end here for you. And that comes about through this Mercury retrograde energy. It restores balance and emotional peace, and that's long lasting for you with the anchor. So Virgo, let's pull some cards to see what's going on with this dog overall energy for the week. Okay, so we have the Letter, we have the Clouds, we have the Garden, and we have the Fox. Okay, so many of you, this might have something to do with the workplace. Doesn't have to just be the workplace, but strong emphasis of that. So Virgo, what I see going on here is you're receiving some sort of information about somebody in the workplace that you haven't, you've not known about it. You may have had a sense of it, but this is like, I feel somebody that hasn't been loyal, who may have been saying things or trying to throw you under the bus or shine not the best light upon you, but they're not telling you that to your face, okay? This would all be behind your back. And now this week, Virgo, it's all coming to life for you. You're no longer clouded or unsure about this person and their intention and what's really going on. You know that they don't have your back, okay? However, in saying that, Virgo, I do feel that there are people who defend you and come to your aid and stand up for you against this person or situation, whatever that may be, all right? So let's pull some dice. All right, so we have the Empress. We have, look at that, the Hanged Man. Yep, coming out under the clouds, totally blocked from this. Next, we have the Page of Swords, somebody being gossipy, saying things that aren't true, being mean, being negative. And lastly, we have the Ten of Pentacles. So very strong emphasis of this taking place in your like workspace or in like your family, okay? And here's the thing, Virgo, it's all coming to light, like you're figuring it out. And I do feel like this Empress energy, like she has your back. She's the one that enlightens you and informs you and lets you know what's being said about you or how somebody's trying to come at you, because you don't see it. You may pick up on the vibes of it, but you don't see it. And so Virgo, I don't feel like this impacts you negatively, all right? I don't see the whip or anything out here. What I see is you're realizing who's on your side and who's not on your side this week, like who's really on Team Virgo and who is not. And in that space, like, it allows you to shed this negative energy. And even though you may not have been aware of it, you know, it's just, it was impacting you, because I feel like this person is nice to your face and would never say to you to your face what they say or do behind your back, okay? Never in a million years. And now it's all coming to light, and it makes you realize who is on your side and who is not, okay? The dog, the loyal one on your side, the fox is not, will take advantage, trick you, throw you under the bus every single time, Virgo, okay? So this week, you get some information and you're realizing who's on your team and who is not. And it's not like you're alone and against the world, okay? You're not. There is somebody who really has your back here, and they're a much stronger energy and force than the person who is trying to say things or come at you in a negative way, okay? So Virgo, rest easy at night and don't get caught up, you know, in the drama and lower energies of somebody else, because at the end of the day, you are protected. So let's pull some more cards here. So for the week's energy overall, your outcome card is inform yourself, okay? And you have the letter here. So yeah, Virgo, also, you know, if you have weird off feelings about anybody in your life, it might be time to really do a deep assessment and inform yourself all the way about who and what they are and what their intentions are. And if they're not good, you know, cut them off, cut them out of your life, because you don't need all that. There's a lot of support here for you. And anybody who's not true blue, they don't deserve to know you and be in your life. They don't. Now look at this with the Mercury retrograde energy, hard times. Virgo, we've already seen that here. That's what you're overcoming, all right? There is some positive return of energy, which is like a balance, return of karma for you, and it's shifting you out of some sort of hard time, however that's playing out in your life, and you're moving into a period of prosperity with this anchor, okay? The way things are shifting and transitioning for you through this Mercury retrograde period. But ultimately this week, Virgo, you're going to find out who has your back, okay, and who doesn't. But that's good. That allows you to shed some weight that does not need to exist in your reality anymore. Okay, again, really strong in the workplace or in your family circle, which it's weird to see that in a family unit, but you know, not everybody has the best family out there, right? So, you're going to know who doesn't have your back. Like, it's not going to be a secret anymore. Like, somebody's going to tell you, and they're telling you because they actually had your back in the whole situation. So just keep that in perspective this week, okay? So those are your messages, Virgo. I'm wishing you all the best. Take care.